me again, Abigail Dumanat. So for today's video, we're going to make a knot, bend, and hitches using a rope. So bear with me in making those steps.
Plain whipping a line are bindings on the edge of rope that keep the rope from unlaying. The first step is to lay one end of the whipping along the line, bind it down with a couple of turns, and snug up the edges. Then lay the other end in an opposite direction with the body portion of the whipping. Continue with several more turns. The whipping length should be about equal to the diameter of the line being whipped. Snug up the edges and cut off the twine close to the line. Pull the excess rope and tighten the twine. Square knot, also known as the reef knot, from its use in reefing sails, quickly and easily made and has a great many uses. First, the overhand knot, lay one end back alongside itself, then completed knot. To tie a bowline, you should grasp the bitter end of the line in the right hand and the standing part in the left hand. Throw an overhand loop counterclockwise near your left hand. Grasp the loop form and hold it. Pass the bitter end up through the bottom of the loop. Pull the bitter end up through the loop and pass it around behind the standing part of the line. Pass the bitter end down through the loop beside the line that was pulled. To tighten the knot, grasp the standing part. Single beaked band. Beaked band is used in binding together two lines of different sizes. To fashion a single beaked band, make a bight in one line and run the bitter end of the line up through it. Pass the end around behind both parts of the bight and back under itself. Double beaked band. As for double beaked band, follow the steps in single beaked band. First, make a bight in one line and run the bitter end of the other line up through it. Pass the end around behind both parts of the bight and back under itself. Then third, take another turn around the bight. Then tighten it up. To tie a glove hitch, you should take a turn with the bitter end, pass the end across the standing part, take another turn, and pass the end under itself, and hitch is complete. Round turn and two half hitches. The chief advantage of the round turn and two half hitches over other hitches is that it won't slip along the object to which it is secured. It is made by tacking a round turn and making two half hitches. The two half hitches actually consist of a club hitch taken around the line itself. Eye splice. To make an eye splice, unlay the strands in the end of your line about 8 to 10 turns of lay. Whip the end of each strand to prevent the strands from unlaying while you splice. To form the eye, bend the line back until the eye is the desired size. This is the point where splicing begins. Follow the steps by tagging each whip strand under one strand of the line. Pull the slack out of each tack and check the size of the eye. Follow the over one strand under the next procedure until you complete at least 3 tacks for natural fiber line or 4 tacks for synthetic line. Note, the splice can be smoothed by rolling it on deck under your foot. Upon completion of the splice, the excess length of each strand must be cut off. You can melt the ends of the strand but observe safety precautions.
I do hope that you learned something from this video. I really hope you gain more knowledge and understanding about knot, bends, and hitches using a rope, and thanks for watching.